The following weekend, Team 2K TV
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. He's reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Wall. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Falls out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Richards in at the power forward. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Brooks. John Morant, he's out there with Hayes. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Gardner in at the 4. Now here's Hayes. The shot from 20 feet away. Fall with the rebound. Now the Rockets with it. Thompson passes to Richards. Back to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Sinks the trip.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's Hayes. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Thybulle. Thompson in the corner. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And just another day at the office for Mr. Thompson. Has one of the best-looking jumpers I've ever seen.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The pass to Wood. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Boy, Wood is an absolute load coming down the lane. It's really hard to stop him coming out of the pick and roll.
One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well. And these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
The first free throw is good. Hayes hits them both. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wall against Morant. The tray. Wall's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Thompson for the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got 9. Thompson's gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. Back to Hayes. Brooks with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Down low, Grant. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Wall finds Thompson. Back to Wall. Thompson outside. Shoots over Morant. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Puts it up from 12. Rockets with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series, as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Passes to Gardner. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide-open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Wall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Puts it up. Thompson misses. Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. To the middle. Here's Gardner. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Goodrich, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Hayes. And it's Garland in for John Morant. Houston with a big group substitution here. Samuels checked in. Green comes in for Reddish. Fields checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Kobe White in for John Wall. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. There's Garland. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. The drive by Green.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Garland, following the score by Houston. Here's Wood. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contract, playing in the G League. Well, I'll tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here's Green. Last time out, he had 13 points. Hield can't hit. Stolen. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Memphis, 9.5 games behind.
And you know, Houston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now Goodrich, after the missed three from Buddy Hield. On the clock. It's deflected. And it's Houston on the break. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wood. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Green with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Green. Buddy Hield is out there with White. And it's Green, and it's Samuels in at the 5 down low. Now here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bucket is good.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Houston leading by 7. Outside, White. No good with the layup. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. White against Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Memphis. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now here's White. Fades back. Here's Samuels, and Garland comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Memphis with it. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And so here's Memphis. Following the score by Houston. Gardner passes to Garrett. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
From deep, Green. Here's Samuels. They kick out to Heel. The three. Drops in the tray. Heald's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So both teams making some changes here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wood passes to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Duarte. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Brooks finds none. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switch here also for Houston. Samuels checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Duarte. And the three off target. Morant against Beverly. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Brooks. Releases from 15. Off the left rim and out. And so Beverly will bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Duarte. Another miss by Houston.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Now here's Nunn. He's tightly guarded. Morant against Beverly, and it's Hayes in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Misfires on the corner 3. Rockets leading by 6. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And here are the Rockets now. After the miss from Christian Wood. Here's Duarte. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Houston on top, leading by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop settling. Stay patient, move the ball around, and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets leading by 4. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Morant. Brooks is out there with Wood. And it's Gardner in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wall, no luck. And there's the pass to Gardner. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
He hits the second from the line. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Gardner, and there's the smart up to finish it off.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
That ties it up. Hayes has got 5.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Wall. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Morant, defended by Thibault. Passes it to Gardner. There's the triple, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wall up top, guarded by Morant. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant against Wall. Brooks from outside. Connects from three-point range. And now a 3-point Memphis lead. Thompson looking for an opening. The 3. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Here's Wall. Got a hand on it.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Goodrich is checked in for Brooks. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Hayes. And it's Garland in for Morant. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Garland kicks to Goodrich. Pass to Schroeder. Into the lane. It's deflected. And that one is hammered home. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Three-pointer, Heel. Another miss by Houston.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Heel. Darius Garland missing his last shot. They need this. Heel can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Garrett's checked in. So it's the Grizzlies now. For 3. That's tipped. On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Garland, the pass to Gardner. He goes up again. They shoot again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. That's a 2 from Hield. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Nobody near Schroeder. Good on the triple. Schroeder's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Goodrich has got his 2nd basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Now into the line.
54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Goodrich. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
A new lineup here for Houston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wall finds Thompson. Puts up a three. They get it back. From downtown, good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad
surprise. For the tie. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Grizzlies lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. All out there with Thompson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Fall in at the center position. Now Thompson.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Some changes for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Goodrich, and Hayes subbed in for Garland. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Ball against none. And Wall. Here we go now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Anytime you're facing John Wall, he keeps constant pressure on the defense. He's going to drive, attack, and get himself to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
And that one falls for Wall.
You know, going back to John Wall's college career when he was at Kentucky, he may have only played one season, but he racked up some pretty nice awards. All-American, Conference Player of the Year, just to name a couple. And I tell you, he packed a lot into just one season.
Christian Woods checked in for the Grizzlies. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis leading by 3. Hayes the pass to Nunn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Kendrick Nunn. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Gardner. And another miss by Memphis.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The pass to Gardner. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 19.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And there's the feed the wall. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Memphis leading by 6. Brooks with it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. John Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Houston making some changes. And here are the Rockets now. Healed outside. From outside the arc. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hayes. Misses off the right iron.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Hield. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
It's trailed by 8, taken away by Hayes. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Klay Thompson is checked in for the Rockets. And that one drops. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. To the paint. Here's Wood. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Samuel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. Off target from three-point range. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And so here's Memphis. They lead by 7. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. The Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. A long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Distance doesn't mean a thing to play. He's too proficient a shooter for an extra few feet to make any difference.
The wide open look here for Wood. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Thompson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wood's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, and clearly an intentional foul. It looks like they'd rather take their chances with him at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And for Houston, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Thompson against Morant. Green left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
It's Wood with the drive.
Boy, take a look at how Wood burst in on the drive, putting the defense in a tough position and drawing the foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. The Rockets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Thompson for 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Is there anybody more reliable than Thompson when the pressure is on? How about the mechanics and rhythm on that shot?
Now here's Morant. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. To the inside, Hayes.
And we talk about Hill so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively.
To tie it up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Stephen Silas wants a timeout.
It's time for T-Shirt.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas' message for his team during the last break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Memphis will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. White is out there with Thompson. Then it's Green. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Fall in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Gardner. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Thompson against Wood. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
In the corner, none with it. Back to Garland. Memphis moving it around. with the block.
At the line for Memphis, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And Memphis making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Samuels checked in. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
White drives in. On the wing, Heel. Over in the corner, Green. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Garland, the pass to Garland. Deep 2 from Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. White up top. Over in the corner, Green. Five to shoot. Here's White. It's hauled in by Wood. And so Garland will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes it to Wood. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's White. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 1. 40 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Houston with a big group substitution here. Richards is checked in. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Klay Thompson is checked in for Buddy Hield. And John Wall subbed in for Kobe White. Brooks for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Wall. Trying to get open is Thompson. It's good!
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 3. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And here is Brooks. Looking to get it going. Misses at the rim. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Shooting for Houston, Klay Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Houston, Klay Thompson. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So Houston wins it. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. With John Wall. John, do you think this team has reached its potential, or is there still room to grow?
We can go to a high level. We still can get better defensively. Offensively, our efficiency is not there yet. We still get used to playing with others. We got a lot of room for improvement.
That's good news for Wizards fans, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
contestants of Season 6 Team 2K TV will tackle the
And the city that never sleeps. Look at the bright lights of Miami spanning for miles. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Houston Rockets. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. They've got Klay Thompson, also Patrick Beverley out there, and it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. And for Miami, and this can be an uncertain time of year for a lot of teams, Brent, with the trade deadline coming up fast.
Well, a lot of players too, B.A., and these trades that come up not always are about just the player and their playing style. There's so many financial implications that are in place, and you start to wonder, are teams building for the rest of this season or starting to situate themselves for the next 2 or 3 years?
So the Rockets win the tip. Now Thompson. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
That's Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
And it's Miami's ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Valentine. Here's Hero. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. To the inside. Finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Thompson outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Thompson with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Fall.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The 3 from Thompson connects from downtown. Thompson's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
First one falls for him.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Here's Wall. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Miami, no good that time either.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Hero. The shot. Miami, no good that time either.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Ball for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Coming into the league, Ball didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Hero finds Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Wall. He takes it in. Shots blocked.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. The three from Thompson. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Fires from the line, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
To stop the run, knocks down the triple. Thompson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Number 1, Klay Thompson. 2nd is Buddy Hield.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
1:58 left in the first. Here's Caboclo. Off target from 3-point range. The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. From deep. Another 3 from Houston.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can...
Again, the Heat misses. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocked loose. From deep 3-point range, Valentine with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Houston in the lead. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 18 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Valentine. His last outing, we saw him score 13. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Thompson fires from way outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Rockets on top, leading by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
Miami trailing. We've got Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Valentine in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. There's the block, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. They get it back. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Gill. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Houston has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Thompson with it. Launches a 3. McLaughlin with the rebound. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Valentine. Here's Gill. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Inside. Here's Caboclo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line, Caboclo.
That free throw misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. The Rockets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Ball for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And there's the lob, and finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
On the wing, Green. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. Misses off the right iron.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That three's off the mark. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pass to Wall. He shoots a three. And Caboclo pulls it down.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now Adebayo. Green covering. Adebayo, no good. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Picked it out of midair. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
The Rockets shooting only 39% so far in the game. Outside Wall. Knocked away. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Hero with it. Now guarded by White. That gives them the lead. Hero's got 5 now.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the Heat call time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Pass to Adebayo. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Heat. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
1:19 left in the first half of this one. Here's Green. And it's Miami with a rebound. Beverly defending. Down low. And it's blocked by Thibault. They retain possession. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So for the Rockets, Richards is checked in for Thibault. Reddish comes in for Green. And Hield is subbed in for White. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Beverly, the pass to Hield. Releases. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Pass to McLaughlin. To the paint. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Rockets trail. Beverly outside. The Rockets with another miss. The Heat have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. McLaughlin. He's off on the layup. Outside Hield. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Here's Valentine. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we got to make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. So the Rockets 5 now. Cam Reddish is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Richards in at the center position. And he gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Richards over Hero. Tries yet again. Richards' shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Beverly defending. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
And here are the Rockets now. Here's Duarte. And Hero grabs the board.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Reddish. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Duarte. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Healed from outside. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Fast break Miami. Hero outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Duarte. Here's Richards. He's guarded by Hero. Shot to end the cold streak. Richards' shot is off. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 7.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Into the lane. Duarte's shot is good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Adebayo's got 16. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Reddish. Right wing. Here's Duarte. Another 3 from Houston.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Yes, it's good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
It's nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. He's guarded by White. Pass to Caboclo. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
He's guarded by White. 1 minute left in the third quarter.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Caboclo.
Right here.
Defended by Thompson. Here's Caboclo. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the tray. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside wall. Here's Thompson. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Heat have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Down low. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line,
Outside, Green. Missed it. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Rockets trail. The three from Thompson. Gill grabs the board.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And for Houston, Green out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's John Wall. And it's Fall in at the 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Heat shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And Wall comes to help. Pass to Adebayo. Green covering. Here's Gill. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's McLaughlin. And that one hits the back iron. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Thompson draws the double. Rebound by the Heat. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. On the attack, Green. Up top, Thompson takes a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Fall outside for Green. They shoot again. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Adebayo following the score by Houston. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Take a break.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Free throws good, Adebayo. So both teams making some changes here. And he makes both free throws. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he decides to get to the rim, Klay Thompson can be tough to deal with. Quickness on the drive that time.
The three. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
To tie it up. No good. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The 11-footer. Count that bucket. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
But whether it's from the three-point line or the top of the key, it's repeatable from Klay Thompson. Beautiful jumper.
Pass to Valentine. Now Hero. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Adebayo's got 20 points.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. To the inside. Here's Hero. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Thompson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. From deep three-point range. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called, the Heat. Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Fields checked in for the Rockets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Adebayo. Fades away. It doesn't go for him. And Houston will come the other way. Green with the ball. Takes it inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Now here's Adebayo. To the right side. Here's Valentine. Rebounded by Hield. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
And what I love about Adebayo is he picks smart shots to take. Just an efficient offensive player.
Outside White. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for White. The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. Up again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The Rockets have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Started by Hield. Inside. Tipped. Green with the ball. Here's the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Thompson. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Houston making some changes. Thibault, he's checked in for Green. White comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Wall in for Hield. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. From deep, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.